Hello everyone. In this video, I will discuss about phase rule. In this lecture, I will discuss about phase rule. So I have already discussed about basic principle of phase rule. Uh, Phase rule is an important tool used for quantitative treatment of systems in equilibrium. It enables us to predict the condition that must be specified for a system to exhibit equilibrium. Two or more different phases are present in equilibrium to form a heterogeneous system. Such systems are studied by phase rule. Uh, Willard J. Willard Gibbs initiated the phase rule in 1876 on the basis of thermodynamic principle. This rule predicts qualitatively the effect of temperature, pressure, and concentration on a heterogeneous equilibrium. Gibbs first derived the phase rule. In a heterogeneous system, in equilibrium is not affected by gravity or by electrical and magnetic forces. The number of degrees of freedom, that is F, of the system is related to the number of component denoted as capital C and the number of phases denoted as capital P existing at equilibrium. It is expressed mathematically F equal to C minus P plus 2, where F is the number of freedom, number of degrees of freedom, C the number of component, and P the number of phases, and two additional variable, that is temperature and pressure. Phase, it is defined as physically distinct, homogeneous, and mechanically separable part of a system. A gaseous mixture, examples, a gaseous mixture consists of single phase since gases are completely miscible, like air. Two or more liquid which are miscible with one another constitute a single phase, as there is no bounding surface separating the different liquid. Example, water and alcohol, chloroform and benzene constitute one phase system. Water and alcohol are completely miscible, chloroform and benzene are completely miscible, so they constitute only one phase, that is single phase. Uh, Third number, a system consisting of a liquid in equilibrium with its vapor constitute a two-phase system. That is, water liquid form in equilibrium with water in gaseous form, that is vapor form. Component, it is defined as minimum number of independent variable constituents which are required to express the composition of each phase in the system. In a chemical reactive system, the number of components is given by C equal to N minus E, where C is the components in the number of chemical species, is the number of independent equation relating to the concentration of the species. Each independent chemical equilibrium involving the constituents count as one equation. The condition that a solution be electrically neutral also counts as one equation if ions are considered as constituents. For examples of some phase rules, sulfur system, there are in sulfur system there are four uh, types: one monoclinic sulfur, rhombic sulfur, liquid sulfur, and sulfur vapor. So only one component, that is sulfur, and phase, four phase. Sulfur exists in four phase, that is P equal to 4. Water system, solid liquid vapor, water exists in solid liquid vapor, component 1, phase 3. And salt plus water system, content salts are capable of existing as hydrates with different number of water molecule of crystallization. The system is two component, salt and water, two component, component 2 and phase 1, that is completely miscible in one phase, liquid phase. The composition of each phase of the hydrates is completely described in terms of the anhydrous salt and water anode. Sodium sulfate plus water. Degrees of freedom. It is defined as the minimum number of independent variables such as temperature, pressure, and concentration, which should be specified in order to define the system completely. Examples are state of a pure gas can be specified by two variables, that is pressure and temperature, or pressure and vapor. Third variables can be calculated, hence the pure gas has 3 degrees of freedom, that is degrees of freedom 2, F equal to 2, water liquid to water gas, that is system is liquid to gas, phase 2, if we calculate component 1, if F equal to C minus P plus 2, that is we get F equal to 1, that is monovariant, univariant. A gas mixture containing nitrogen and oxygen gas are completely defined when three variables, temperature, pressure, and components are present, that is F equal to 3, that is trivariant. The greater the number of components in a system, greater is the degrees of freedom for a given number of phases. The greater the number of phases, the smaller is the number of degrees of freedom. Another case is the number of phases is maximum and the number of degrees of freedom equal to 0 for a given number of component. For one component system, P equal to 3, for two component system, P equal to 4, for three component system, P equal to 5. We can easily calculate by the formula, by using formula F equal to C minus P plus 2. Advantage of phase rule. It provides a simple method of classifying equilibrium states of the system. The phase rule confirms that the different system having same number of degrees of freedom behaves the same manner. It is applicable only to microscopic system and not concerned with the molecular structure. It predicts the behavior of the system with changes in the variables that govern the system in equilibrium. It predicts that under a given condition, whether a number of substances taken together would remain in equilibrium or it involve in some interconversion or elimination. It does not give the information about the nature of the reactants or products in the reactions. It finds extensive use in the study of mainly heterogeneous system. It is extremely useful in the extraction of metal. Limitations of phase rule. There are some limitations. The phase rules is applicable to heterogeneous system in equilibrium. Hence, it is not applicable for systems which are slow to attain the equilibrium state. It is applicable to a single equilibrium state. It never gives information about the other possible equilibrium in the system. Next, variables such as temperature, pressure, and composition are only taken into account in the Gibbs phase rule. It does not take in account the electric and magnetic influences. For consideration of such variables, the factor 2 of the phase rule has to be adjusted accordingly. All the phases in the system must be present under the same temperature, pressure, and gravitational forces. This is very important point. Solid or liquid phase are not finally divided. If it happens, deviation must occur. Phase diagram. Now, a phase diagram is the sum of the description of the behavior of phases present in equilibrium. The number of phases that exist in equilibrium depends upon the condition of temperature, pressure, and or temperature and composition pressure being constant. These conditions are determined experimentally and the values of the variables can be exposed graphically by using appropriate coordinates. These diagrams are called phase diagram. It is very easy to describe the phase behavior of a system by such diagrams and to investigate the condition in which various phases are constitute the system. Application of phase rule. There are several applications. First one component system. For one component system, from the mathematical expression of the phase rule, F equal to C minus P plus 2, we know this is the phase, gives phase rule. When component, here for a single component, a one component system, C equal to 1 and P equal to 1. So putting the value C equal to 1 and P equal to 1, we get F equal to 1 minus 1 plus 2, that is 2. So all single component system, all one component systems can be completely described graphically by stating only two variables such as pressure and temperature on the appropriate axis. Water is a well-known one component system. It is only one component system. Water exists in three possible phases like ice, that is solid, water, that is liquid, and vapor, that is gas. These three single phases may form four possible equilibria. Number one, solid liquid equilibrium, liquid vapor equilibrium, solid vapor equilibrium, solid liquid vapor equilibrium. Now this is the phase diagram of water system. Here pressure versus temperature. This is not to scale, just rough diagram for understanding. Pressure versus pressure along y-axis and temperature along x-axis. Here, starting if we show the all the curve meet in a single point, that point O. That point O is known as triple point. A, B, and C. OA, OB, and OC. Solid, liquid, gas. Three phase here. Here, this portion AOC, this portion, this is liquid portion, AOC, and AOB, this portion, vapor, and BOC, this portion is solid, liquid. In between solid liquid, there is a fusion curve. In between liquid and vapor, there is a vapor curve, vapor pressure curve. In between solid and vapor, there is a sublimation curve. Here, the phase diagram consists of following important aspects. Stable curve, here we get stable curve, three stable curve, OA, OB, and OC. Here, three stable curve OA, OB, and OC. We get three stable curve. Metastable curve, one metastable curve, OA dot. This is OA dot. This is metastable curve. And three areas like AOB, COB, and AOC. Three areas AOB, BOC, and COA. Three areas. Another triple point, that is all the curve meet in a single point. The solid curve, liquid, and vapor curve, all the three curve merge in a single point, that is triple point. Curve OA. In the curve OA, it is known as vapor pressure curve for water. Curve OA start from the origin O, that is freezing point of water, 0.0098 degree centigrade under 4.579 millimeter of mercury pressure, and ends at point A, the critical temperature 374 degrees centigrade at 218 atmospheric pressure. Above the critical temperature on the vapor phase exists whatever may be the value of the pressure. The vapor pressure of water increases with increasing temperature. The curve OA slant upward and slope away from the temperature axis. From the phase rule, F equal to C minus P plus 2. Here component 1, phase 2. So 1 minus 2 plus 2, that is 1. That this system is univariant. Curve OB, it is the sublimation curve. This curve OB, this is the sublimation curve. Sublimation occurs when vapor to solid phase, not direct, when vapor to solid phase, that sublimation occurs. That is sublimation curve. In the sublimation curve, solid ice is in equilibrium with a vapor. This curve is not the prolongation of curve, but prolongation of curve A, but falls off more steeply. Curve OB start from the temperature 0.0098 degrees centigrade, above which the solid water and that is ice cannot exist. The curve ends at B. It is present in absolute zero, that is minus 273 degrees centigrade. At this temperature, no vapor can exist, and hence only the solid water is present. The other point of the curve, that is OB, ice in equilibrium with vapor. Hence, there are two phases. According to phase rule, F equal to C minus P plus 2, that is 1 minus 2 plus 2 equal to 1. Hence, the system is univariant. This means for each temperature there may be one pressure and vice versa. Next, curve OC. It is the curve OC. Here, curve OC. It is the boundary between solid and liquid. Means solid turns into liquid after melting. Yeah, liquid turns into solid after fusing. It is a melting point curve or fusion curve of ice. Along with this curve, two phases, ice and water, are in equilibrium. The inclination of the OC line towards the pressure axis indicate that the melting point of ice is slightly lowered by decreasing of pressure. According to Laplace principle, that principle states that increase in pressure causes the water ice equilibrium to shift in such a direction that there is a decrease in volume. The curve OC starts from point O, but there is no limit for this curve. It goes up to a point corresponding to 2000 atmospheric pressure. According to phase rule, F equal to C minus P plus 2, that is 1 minus 2 plus 2, that is 1. The system is univariant again. So OA, OB and OC, that all are univariant. The pressure and melting point have fixed value. Metastable curve, that is OA dot, O to A dot, it is called metastable curve, shows a continuation of AO when water is cooled below the freezing point without separation of ice. The water is said to be supercooled water. The vapor pressure curve of liquid water AO extend below O as shown by the dotted curve OA dot. Along curve OA dot, liquid water coexist with vapor. The vapor pressure are different than over the solid. This equilibrium is called metastable equilibrium, as slight disturbance bring it to a stable region OB of the phase diagram. Areas in the phase diagram, there are the areas give the condition of temperature and pressure under a single phase of water, such as water solid, ice, liquid water, and water vapor can exist. It is necessary to specify both temperature and pressure to define a system within this area. In this area, the curve BOC, AOC, and AOB are coexist. That is, are exist as ice, water, liquid, and water vapor respectively. In this area, F equal to 2, that is the system is bivariant in this area, and along the OA, OB, OC system is univariant. At triple point, very important point, triple point where all the curve OA, OB, OC merge at a single point O. The point O at which the curve OA, OB, and OC meet is called the triple point. At this point, all the three phases, that is ice, water, and vapor, coexist. Here, phase P equal to 3. So as per phase rule, gives phase rule F equal to C minus P plus 2. Component 1, phase 3, 1 minus 3 plus 2, that is 0. F equal to 0. It indicates that there is only one set of variables, pressure and temperature, at which all the three phases coexist. If any of the variables changes, if any of the variable is changed, then the number of phases decreases. If the temperature is raised, the heat melts the solid ice. There is no change in temperature or pressure of the system occurs till the entire solid has completely converted into liquid. If it happens, the system becomes two-phase system, that is P equal to 2. There is no change in temperature or pressure of the system occurs till the entire solid has completely converted into liquid. If it happens to the system becomes a two-phase system, that is P equal to 2, by applying pressure to the system, the vapor starts condensing to the liquid or solid phase as long as the content remain present in the three phase. Temperature and pressure remain same. The triple point O is a self-defined point corresponding to 0.0075 degrees centigrade temperature and 4.579 millimeter of mercury pressure. That's all for phase rule.